This is a nightmare of mine. I have a phobia of elevators. It stems from a traumatic experience I had as a child.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 strangest celebrity phobias.
I can't.
Look.
Stop it.
Okay? See?
You're gonna. Oh man, you're literally gonna ruin my entire life.
For this list, we'll be looking at things that terrify famous people. As long as you don't have a phobia about leaving comments, we would love to hear from you below. Number 10, dry paper. Megan Fox.
I am still socially relevant. And when you
On the surface, it doesn't sound that strange that Megan Fox always has to have a glass of water beside her when she reads. But dig a little deeper into the reason why, and that's when the strange side comes out. The water isn't there for drinking, it's there for dipping her fingers in so that they're wet when she goes to touch the pages. And why do they have to be wet, you ask? Well, that's because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles star hates dry paper.
I'm a nerd.
No, please, geek out, please.
Really?
Yeah.
If it isn't laminated, she has to lick her fingers or wet them in water before touching the paper.
I am a god.
Number 9, porcelain dolls. Channing Tatum. There are people who love and collect porcelain dolls. Channing Tatum isn't one of those people.
I just think they're freaky. I just think they're really super freaky. They have like real eyes and they look real, and I just imagine when I walk by them, their heads turn with you the whole time.
In fact, as he told Ellen, they freak him out. Tatum doesn't know where this fear of them stems from, but it's definitely real. Just look at how he recoils the second Ellen pulls out one of the dolls she had waiting for him.
Look.
Is that not freaky to anyone else?
His fear might sound a little strange to some out there, but there are certainly a whole host of folks who've seen the Child's Play movies who can completely understand where Tatum is coming from. Dolls can be creepy, porcelain or otherwise. Number 8, phones. Helen Mirren. If you want to get in touch with someone, you'll probably give them a call, or maybe hit them up on Messenger. And while those are generally good options for the vast majority of the population, they're two terrible choices if the person you're trying to get in touch with is Helen Mirren.
The Prime Minister is on the phone for you.
Tell him to call back.
No, it's all right, I'll take it.
The Oscar-winning actress tried Facebook once, but within 24 hours, she found it so intrusive. There was something really scary about it, and I didn't like it at all. And as for phones, Mirren has admitted that she's very frightened of them.
There's nothing else I must get on.
They make her nervous, and she avoids answering them at all costs, and pretty much never returns calls.
You know, it's important to enjoy life while you still can.
Number 7, tennis balls. Elliot Page. We would understand if line judge Laura Clark told us that she was afraid of tennis balls after Novak Djokovic accidentally struck her in the throat with one at the 2020 US Open.
And we didn't see it, Taylor, but I'm wondering whether that ball has struck the lines judge.
However, Elliot Page's admission that he's terrified of green and fuzzy balls was not expected. And even he doesn't know why they scare him as much as they do.
We're working and there's supposed to be a sentinel. Oftentimes they'll, put a tennis ball or something on the end of a stick. And I was just saying that it really worked out for me because I'm really afraid of them.
It isn't out of fear of being struck by one at a tennis match because he's never been at one. Even if he sees one on TV, he has to leave the room.
I couldn't tell you what it is. Tennis comes on, I have to leave the room. It's intense, yeah.
Number 6, metal clothes hangers. Kylie Minogue. You know that really awful sound that metal clothes hangers make when you hang them on the bar in your closet? No? Well, according to Aussie music star Kylie Minogue, that sound isn't just awful, it's enough to make her not hang her clothes up. Minogue has a lot of clothes, as you might imagine. However, in 2010, she told Elle magazine that because of her phobia of the hangers, she lays her clothes out in the wardrobe rather than hanging them up. That's an interesting hang-up. Number 5, pigs. Orlando Bloom. We really can't imagine anyone wanting to run away from George Clooney. However, if Orlando Bloom had run into the Ocean's 11 star back when he had his pet pig Max, Bloom would have probably headed off in the other direction.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
At least that's what happened on the set of his 2005 film, Kingdom of Heaven.
I swear to you, you will have no peace so long as you stay here.
He hasn't really talked about his swinophobia publicly, but there were reports of a pig letting loose on the Kingdom of Heaven set and Bloom running off set to get away from it.
And I am no lord,
Or knight.
neither earned nor proved.
Number 4, Talking Food, Kira Sedgwick. While many of us look back on those let's all go to the lobby movie theatre commercials with nostalgic fondness, Kira Sedgwick looks back at them with abject horror.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
As her husband, Kevin Bacon, told Jay Leno on The Tonight Show back in 2013, Sedgwick has a fear of talking food.
Dear gods, we pledge our love to you forevermore.
The phobia is so strong that she would leave the room if the California Raisins commercial came on the TV.
Between the two of us guys, you know I love him more.
Does anyone else find it ironic that Kira Sedgwick has a phobia of talking food, but is married to a man named Bacon? No? Maybe it's just us. Number 3, Swimming Pools, Christina Ricci. What do indoor plants and swimming pools have in common? Not much, actually. Except for the fact that Christina Ricci is afraid of them.
Nobody gets out of the Bermuda Triangle, not even for a vacation. Everyone knows that.
When it comes to the plants, it's pretty simple. Ricci finds them dirty, and touching them really freaks her out. Now, when it comes to the swimming pools, things get a little more complicated.
What's it like to die?
Ricci isn't scared of the pools themselves, but more the idea that, as she once said, somehow a little magic door is going to open and let the shark out. Honestly, we can't say that's something we never, ever thought about.
I just can't imagine how incredibly painful it must be to be you.
Number 2, Giraffes and Owls, Eminem.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nut.
He's a rap god, but if Eminem had been a real god, he might have told Noah to save 2 of every animal except for giraffes and owls. That's because Slim Shady has a phobia of both said animals. He may not be afraid to take a stand, but when it comes to owls, Eminem has admitted a serious fear of the silent flying nighttime hunters.
I'm not afraid to take a stand.
As for giraffes, Marshall Bruce Mathers III once told a film crew, "I have a weird thing with giraffes, man. I don't like their necks."
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Pruny Fingers, Kristen Bell. Some people wear t-shirts when they go swimming, some wear swim caps, but as her husband Dax Shepard revealed in a 2018 Instagram post, Kristen Bell wears gloves.
Hey, what's up? I'm right in the middle of giving a swim lesson.
Oh, sorry.
And she does it for her kids. You see, Belle has a very strong reaction when her pruny fingers touch skin, and when we say strong, we mean it will literally make her gag.
Excuse me? You need to leave the pool, now.
But when she's in a swimming pool with her children and they need help, she obviously has to touch them, pruny fingers or not. So to help her children and avoid gagging while she does it, a friend suggested she wear gloves. And as she told USA Today, it works for me. I'm not ashamed.
I'm just supposed to make sure you don't die.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.